at a Dollar General store in Jacksonville, Florida over the weekend.
We continue searching for answers. We must say clearly and forcefully that white supremacy has no place in America.
The shooter took his own life after that attack. People in Florida also preparing for the arrival of Tropical Storm Idalia, expected to be a significant hurricane when it arrives late tomorrow or early Wednesday.
Storm surge watches and warnings all the way from Fort Myers into the Panhandle. Expected to be a Category 3 storm going off of the coast near Tampa, making its way into the Big Bend area.
Fox Weather's Robert Ray in Clearwater Beach. In Washington, U.S. District Court Judge Tanya Chutkan has set a March 4th trial date for former President Donald Trump in the Washington, D.C. federal case, charging him with trying to overturn the results of the 2020 election.
The next day, March 5th, is Super Tuesday, a crucial test for the primary season. Judge Chutkan today made the announcement in court that Donald Trump is not immune from following the schedule of this trial. She said that she's not taking his campaigning schedule into consideration by any means.
Fox's David Spunt, the former president, says he will appeal the date, posting that on Truth Social. He'll also be arraigned September 6th in the Georgia state case, alleging efforts to overturn the election results there. America is listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
He believes you can tell the difference. Sunny, 79 degrees downtown. Your radar's clear. You've got a low of 56 tonight. I'm Harrison Silcox. Here's what's trending at 3:02. Indy City County Council president says voters are smart enough to decipher politics from governing. Ryan Hedrick reports.
Vop Osili addressed the politics of mental illness. He says he's confident that talking points being used by political opponents of Mayor Joe Hogsett won't impact his chances for re-election. He says voters are smarter than that.
And they will see what is politics and what is governing. You got to have a vision for the city.
Osili also says Hogsett's plan to use outreach workers to help the most vulnerable in downtown is working. Ryan Hedrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
On Sunday, during a visit with CBS's Face the Nation, he condemned the shootings of 3 black people at a Dollar General store in Jacksonville, calling it evil.
This issue of mass shooting is one that I think we need leadership in this country afresh.
Former Indiana Governor Mike Pence added that America can take a series of steps to end mass shootings, including armed guards at every school in the U.S. Bags of frozen sweet corn and mixed vegetables sold at Food Lion and Kroger are being recalled due to possible contamination. The recall was initiated after a customer's bag of sweet corn was found to have potential bacteria in third-party lab results. You can return the bags to the store for a full refund. A man with a machete was shot and killed by police in the Northwest Side Sunday evening. Pike Township trustee Annette Johnson tells Wish TV she believes the man may have been having a mental episode.
I mean, he was just shouting, different type of explicits, shouting, screaming.
She lives nearby where it all happened, near 46th and Moeller. Police say they tried non-lethal methods to bring the man in, but once he ran toward them, shots were fired. The average price you're paying for a gallon of gas in Indiana today, $3.71, says GasBuddy.com. Traffic and weather's next. Your time is 3:04.
Indy, stop spoiling your summers, painting year after year. Do what your neighbor Mark did. He called Rhino Shield.
It's a 2-story home built in 1992. Around 2001, looking at needing to paint, I heard a radio ad, with Rhino Shield, you won't have to paint again for another 25 years.
Rhino Shield's ceramic coating is specifically formulated for our climate.
They're very professional. We had everything done. Everything that would typically be painted on a house was done, and it was very fast.
Indy, this just in. Take advantage of Rhino Shield's summer savings. Get $1,000 off plus 0% interest for 18 months.
It was done in 2001 and still going strong. From what I've seen on our home, they can easily offer a 25-year guarantee and not worry about it.
Here's owner Shane Smith.
This offer is limited, so call me at 888-RHINO-41. That's 888-RHINO-41.
Don't paint.
Don't vinyl.
Go
Rhino.
Don't vinyl, go Rhino Shield. Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
With traffic on the 5s at 3:05, here's Matt Bear.
Harrison, northbound 465 and Lawrence, slower at the Penn Pike up to East 56th Street. That's because of construction. Also, a crash east of 71st Street at Shadeland Avenue. Traffic sponsored by Grand Appliance. Shop Grand Appliance for unbeatable deals like premium Bosch stainless steel dishwashers starting at just $449. Learn more at grandappliance.com or a store near you. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And the forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Mostly sunny skies for the day today. Comfortable, low humidity, highs near 78. Clear skies tonight with lows falling to 55. I'm Wish TV storm tracking meteorologist Tara Hastings for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Harrison Silcox on the level on the go and on WIBC.com.
Hammer and Nigel.
Can you believe these characters are weirdos?
So let's rock it.
Well, what a surprise, Hammer. A U.S. District Judge set President Donald Trump's trial date and the Biden's DOJ's sham prosecution against him March 4th, 2024, which, oddly enough, is a day before Super Tuesday.
I'm sure that's just a coincidence.
Now, wait, which one is this? Is this the one for the January 6th, or is this the one for the illegal documents at Mar-a-Lago? I've lost track.
This would fall under the category of the illegal documents, I believe.
Okay, wonderful.
Now, keep in mind, yes, this trial is March 4th, right before Super Tuesday, but that's only 20 days before Donald Trump is scheduled to be on trial in New York. So think about how busy of a campaign season that is, and they're scheduling them one right after the other.
I wonder why that is. I mean, I'm just off the top of my head thinking extemporaneously, why in the world would they schedule a bunch of trials and indictments and charges right during the heart of campaign season 2024 for Donald Trump?
Now,
any theories?
This may be tinfoil hat, so bear with me. But it almost sounds like there are some folks on the left that don't want Donald Trump to run for president. They want his interests elsewhere. Is that even tinfoil hat, or?
I think it's pretty common knowledge.
Like if you say the opposite, that's the tinfoil hat at this point, right? That's what's happening here. I mean, if you want to argue Donald Trump may be guilty, he may not be guilty. All right, we'll have that conversation. But to say that this isn't a coordinated attempt at election interference, come on. The day right before Super Tuesday, 20 days later, he's doing the same thing in New York during a busy primary season. Here is Representative Byron Donalds of Florida on the mood of Americans on the heels of the Donald Trump mugshot and now all these cases being scheduled during the campaign season.
And look, Americans are pissed off. You're talking about a government and Department of Justice that ignores the crimes of the president's son and, frankly, the president himself. They ignore those crimes. There's no investigation. There's no serious effort by the Department of Justice or the FBI to get to the bottom of that. Meanwhile, they're going after the chief political rival. That is unfairness to the nth degree. And all that is happening with the backdrop of an America that is failing around us. Meanwhile, all the things that are going on in America that are affecting poor Americans, middle-income Americans, white Americans, black Americans, etc., is being ignored, and the press covers it up.
They are, the Democrats, that is, the people in charge, the people that are running this country currently, cannot believe that people would actually vote for Donald Trump. They still can't believe the 2016 election. They are mad at you. They want to shame you. They hate you for voting for Donald Trump. And this is punishment, not only for Donald Trump, but for his supporters as well.
Well, Nige, those same people are not going to like the donation number that came in for Donald Trump after that mugshot was released. That's a big number, my friend.
$7.1 million in fundraising since the mugshot taken or seen around the world happened on Thursday. 7.1, Hammer.
That's a big number. Since Thursday, $7.1 million donated to the Trump campaign. Some of these also-rans haven't even sniffed that amount of money, and they've been in this campaign for months. Like Nikki Haley got in early. Larry Elder got in early. They dream of this type of money. Trump brought it in from Thursday.
Nikki Haley's like, can I get indicted? Would somebody mind indicting me, please?
The problem is they don't view you as a political threat at this point, Nikki. There's really only one person in this crowded field that the left views as a threat. It's not DeSantis. It's not Ramaswamy. It's the big bad orange man. Now, speaking of the political left, a new poll is out. And it sounds like people are looking at Joe Biden and they're saying, damn, you're old.
Is this the AP poll?
This is the AP NORC NORC poll of around 1,165 adults conducted August 10th through the 14th. Okay, so we're talking about a couple weeks ago. Using a sample drawn from the panel of America Speak, 77% of people in this survey said Joe Biden is just too damn old to be effective for 4 more years. Not only do 89% of Republicans say that, but almost 70% of Democrats say the same. Normally, you see these numbers completely going on par with the political party. But 69% of Democrats say that Joe Biden is too old to be effective for 4 more years.
We've seen poll after poll. We've seen articles in the New York Times and liberal rags like The Atlantic talk about Joe Biden's age. Notice they don't mention anything about his son or his involvement possibly in business dealings with his son when he was vice president of the United States. They don't really bring that up when talking, but they just care about his age. They just say, oh, no, he's too old for the job.
Right. That's the thing that sticks out to me. Yes, Joe Biden's old, but is that really the thing that's moving the needle for these voters? Is age the only thing they have a problem with? Not the Afghan withdrawal, the Hawaii response, the East Palestine response, bribery, selling his access for financial gain, open borders, bad inflation, high gas prices, supply chain issues, speaking gibberish, falling all the time. But it's his age? His age is where we have a problem with it?
I mean, did you see him? He just... The last time I saw him on the beach, he just looked bad, man. Not because he's like an 80-year-old, just old man. Just this latest vacation, the footage coming out of where is he, in Utah somewhere?
Yeah, Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe. It doesn't look healthy at all. It just, in his disastrous 2-hour appearance in Maui, was indicative of the way there's something about that guy lately that's even over the top for me in terms of how he looks, how he's performing, how shuffling around. As Donald Trump put it, looks like he's walking on toothpicks.
Bernie Lomax looks like he's got more life on the beach from Weekend at Bernie's than Joe Biden does. But the good news, Nige, is that we're going to find out what it looks like later this week because he's going on vacation again.
Oh, boy.
Later this week.
He's had a hard 2 days of work. You better get right back on that jet and go to vacation.
I mean, it's been a pretty relaxing month for Joe Biden. One vacation right after the other.
Yeah, had to be bothered there for a couple hours to make the trip to Maui.
That really rubbed him the wrong way.
Really?
No comment. Can you tell us about your Hawaii trip? No. Okay. Thank you, sir. CNN host Abby Phillips. She's one of their weekend scrubs over at CNN. Listen to this. She did an interview with a pro-Trump guest on her program. And when the pro-Trump guest kind of throws a little bit back to her, talking about some of the ridiculous things that Joe Biden and his family have done without much media coverage or anything else, she pulls the old "we have to wrap it up" trick.
What I can tell you, he knows everything he's done is legal and by the book. He's been proven right time and time again, whether it was the Democrat-Russian collusion hoax, right? Whether it was Hunter Biden's laptop or Joe Biden's foreign corruption. Time and time again, people have attacked the mayor.
Mr. Goodman, thank you very much for your time. Mr. Goodman, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your time tonight.
He's probably still rattling off things.
Yeah. Hurry, he's making really good points. Time to cut the commercial. Cut the commercial.
The producer in her ear is having a stroke. Stop him. Stop him right now. He's talking bad about Joe Biden in this conversation. All right, Matt Bear, what is going on with the roads?
And we're looking at the east side of Lawrence, northbound 465 slows at Penn Pike up to Fall Creek. It's a construction zone. Also a crash 71st at Shadeland Avenue, and then Oliver Street at Prospect Street. That's another crash. Traffic sponsored by the Indianapolis Men's Clinic. And solve your ED today with an intimacy guarantee only at the Indianapolis Men's Clinic. If you don't perform, you don't pay. Call the Indianapolis Men's Clinic at 999-9000. That's 999-9000. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Nigel, I love it when we have flamethrowers or high-ranking politicians on our program. Like when Tommy Lahren, Fox and Outkick comes on and she retweets that she's coming on our show, all of the trolls come out in numbers to rip Tommy Lahren. Same thing when like Mike Braun or Todd Rokita come on our program. All of the trolls come out and they start writing things on social media. My favorite troll of all of them is Who Cares Guy. And I retweeted this at Hammer and Nigel. Who Cares Guy.
Oh. I actually know this guy. He's harmless, but who cares guy is really just when you have nothing to add to the conversation whatsoever, what's the point? You obviously care. You retweeted it.
Right. You cared enough to comment, so probably you. And on top of that, like, I don't have the scientific numbers in front of me, but it feels like 90% of the people that write things like this and troll us, they have some sort of flag in their bio that's not the American flag. Yeah. It's either the gay pride flag, it's the Ukrainian flag, it's something, the French flag. BLM. It's never BLM. It's never the American flag. Oh, man. I love it. Mike Braun, U.S. Senator, will join us. He's running to be the governor of the state of Indiana. He's scheduled to join us at 4:30. We got Guy Relford coming up at 3:30. We are rolling today. And coming up next, a fun little round in honor of Bob Barker of Cameo Price is Right. It's 79 at the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Inside Indiana Business Radio, the news you need to get ahead. Indiana's business news leader, weekdays at 6:32 a.m. and 5:56 p.m. on WIBC.
All Hoosier families want the best for their kids, but parents of children with autism face special challenges, and they're counting on Governor Eric Holcomb. Thousands of Indiana children with autism are enrolled in applied behavior analysis therapy centers. ABA centers provide a safe learning environment where parents know their children will be understood and taught lifelong skills. But the Holcomb administration has proposed deep Medicaid cuts that could force ABA centers to close. Kate is the mother of a son with autism.
As a single mom, caring for a son with autism can feel very overwhelming. Luckily, I got my son into an ABA center near our home. Since then, he's learned so many life skills to help keep him safe and give him a brighter and more independent future. It would crush our family if we were to lose this option. Governor Holcomb, you're our only hope. Please stop these devastating Medicaid cuts.
Governor Holcomb, listen to Hoosier families and ensure children with autism in Indiana get the care they deserve. Paid for by Indiana Act for Families.
My garage floor just looked awful. I couldn't keep it clean. It was just a mess. It was all cracked and old. It just looked bad. That's when Galaxy Concrete Coatings came in and within a day gave me a new garage floor that was out of this world. The coating they used, it's not epoxy, by the way. That's the old stuff. They use what's known as polyurea. It's the new premium standard for coatings. And they just upgraded their warranty from 15 years to lifetime. So check out GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com or give them a call, 751-9070.
School days are here. Fall back into routine with Family Dollar and save more. Start the mornings off right with General Mills, Kellogg's, or Post cereals. Buy one, get one for only $1 with Smart Coupon. Be a lunchtime hero with Ritz, Oreo, or Chips Ahoy family-sized cookies or crackers, 2 for $8.50. Then feed those after-school cravings with snacks like Tyson frozen chicken nuggets, patties, strips, or bites, and save $3 with Smart Coupon. Family Dollar, helping you do more.
Your home is your sanctuary. Get the peace of mind you deserve with a free estimate on a Generac automatic standby generator for your home from Generator Supercenter, the nation's #1 Generac generator dealer. With expert installation and 24-hour monitoring, Generator Supercenter won't leave you in the dark. Financing is available. Take control of your power today with Generator Supercenter. Call 317-827-0808. Generator Supercenter of Indianapolis, 317-827-0808.
36,000, 25, 1. These are the three numbers to remember to get the visibility and control you need instantly. 36,000. That's the number of businesses which have upgraded to NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud financial system. 25. NetSuite turns 25 this year. That's 25 years of helping businesses close their books in days, not weeks. 1. Because NetSuite is everything you need all in one place. Right now, download NetSuite's popular KPI checklist for free at netsuite.com/today.
24/7 ER care for kids. 24/7 peace of mind for you. Riley Children's Health emergency doctors and nurses are in the ER around the clock at IU Health North in Carmel. Learn more at rileychildrens.org/ER.
By listening to WIBC, you'll learn how to create a secure income plan that is sustainable throughout retirement from Crown Haven Wealth Advisors. Tune into WIBC this Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m.
This hour on 93 WIBC is powered by Pierce Jewelers, Carmel's full-service jewelry store.
I can't believe you're a professional golfer. I think you should be working at the snack bar. You better relax, Bob. There is no way that you could have been as bad at hockey as you are at golf. All right, let's go. Oh! You like that, old man? You want a piece of me? I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing. Oh!
I love that scene in Happy Gilmore. Bob Barker and Happy Gilmore getting into a fist fight on the golf course. Star of The Price is Right, Bob Barker died of natural causes Saturday, 99 years old.
What a life this guy lived, man. You got to host arguably the most popular game show, some would say, of all time. You got to bang all these beauties that you worked with. I mean, everybody loved you. You're doing movies. 99 years, man. What a life.
Died this close to 100 without going over.
Damn right he did.
Hey-o.
Whack, whack. Bob Barker, drink of choice, by the way, was tequila.
No kidding.
Tequila.
I go home and I sit down and I get my head leaning back and get my foot up above my heart, and then I sip tequila and I feel better. I intend to sit on my rocking chair at home with my right hand. I'm going to pet my dog Jessie, and over here in my left hand I'll have a jug of tequila, and my retirement is just going to be beautiful. You know, I'm out on the street chasing a dog with a bottle of tequila in my hand. People are going to say, the old drunk, there he goes again. Get back here, Jesse! The only thing worse is an old man chasing his dog down the street without a bottle of tequila.
Well, I had no idea about his affinity for tequila.
I know. Had I known he was a tequila guy, I would have brought some tequila in the studio.
I think I drank it all, so
I know.
I'd work with what we got.
Most of the booze that is left in my office that is halfway full magically ends up being drained by the time I come back to the office somehow.
Especially when you're on vacation.
Right. And the thing is, you have a key to my office because we used to share this office, so I can't lock it. And then when they finally gave you an office, I can't go in there. What sucks because you're never here. Like the 85 days a year, you're not here. I can't get into your office and steal your booze.
It's 90.
But you can come into my office and get mine.
I love the way this works.
So, in honor of the late, great Bob Barker, we are going to play a round of Cameo Price is Right.
Oh.
Now, Nigel's on a 2-game heater here. Ever since Allison took over for Kyle, it was like those years with the Bulls when Jordan retired and they weren't very good.
Right.
Like, you could never beat Kyle.
I could never beat him.
But now Allison over here is like the Generals against the Globetrotters. You can't seem to get a win.
Yeah, it's not good.
So loser has to what? Do a shot?
Yes. I've got some Backbone uncut bourbon here, straight bourbon whiskey. And whoever wins, actually, the winner gets their choice. You can take the shot or you can pass it to your partner. And the way this works is the website, the app Cameo, where celebrities have signed up. And if you pay a certain fee, you can get that celebrity to send you a personalized message. Now, Price is Right rules are in effect. Closest without going over. First one to 3 is the winner. Nige, you won last time. Do you want to go first? Do you defer to Allison?
I'll defer.
Why?
Winner. That's how it is.
Okay, fine.
Win something, then you can complain, Allison. All right.
I love this game.
Wayne Knight, Newman from Seinfeld.
Ooh.
How much does he charge for a cameo message?
I'm going to go with $50.
Nige?
I'm going over there, 51.
$330.
$330?
Nige is on the board.
I just knew it had to be more than 50. Yeah, that's a big one.
Because I always go over, so that's my strategy this time.
$330 for Newman.
I think that'd be worth it. I think that's still worth it because Seinfeld, one of the greatest sitcoms of all time.
All right, Nige, this is
yes.
yours. Patrick Duffy. Bobby Ewing from Dallas was also on Step by Step, the cheesy 90s sitcom. Patrick Duffy, how much on Cameo?
$75.
Allison?
76.
Nigel, right on the nose!
Gosh.
Did you see
Allison!
it? $75 right on the money. All right, Allison, you've got to get this one right to continue the game. Former Double Dare host Mark Summers, who I believe is an Indianapolis product.
Yeah.
Mark Summers, how much does he charge for Cameo?
I'm so sorry. Who is he again?
The host of Double Dare, formerly on Nickelodeon.
Okay. I'm going to go with 100.
I'll do 75.
Allison, 100% right, $100.
Finally.
Right on the nose. All right.
We have to keep going.
Nige, one more.
I got to get this one right?
KC of KC and the Sunshine Band.
Oh.
How much does he charge for Cameo? Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight.
I'd say at least 150.
Is that your guess?
150.
I don't know who this is. I'll go with 100.
You've never heard Do a Little Dance, Make a Little Love, Get Down Tonight, Boogie Shoes? Any of that?
Maybe. I'm going to go with 100.
You know what? You deserve to lose. Nigel's right. $150. The beatdowns continue. All right. So, Nige, this amazing backbone bourbon, uncut, straight bourbon whiskey. Do you want the shot or do you want Allison to take the shot?
I want Allison to take the shot.
Really?
All right, Allison, I'm going to pass this over to you right now.
You do this one. This is not exactly an easy one either.
Oh, well, thank you.
You know what? And as the host, I'm going to join Allison here.
Yeah. Okay.
So, cheers to the late, great Bob Barker, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Look at Allison.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Good decision, Nige.
Take a swig of water there. Take a deep breath. Don't pull a Nigel and throw up on the air.
Ew, that was disgusting.
I rather enjoyed it.
I might have to pour me one while you've got it back here, actually.
Yeah.
You all right there, Allison?
I don't like it.
Allison's in trouble.
Let's take a break. So
what a good day for me.
Allison's in trouble.
All on a Monday's work here on the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Do you get sinus infections?